Welcome back to ToBeSeen.com. I'm your co-host, Joe Dub, and with me, as always, is the wondrous and illustrious man of heaven, Billy!
Hey!
Hey! Well, I mentioned heaven earlier because this week we are diving into the trailer of The Lady of Heaven. And this is one of those moments when you realize, wow, the Iraq War, it was all worth it. They officially have British accents for their historical peace movies.
Yes, the historical drama of a Middle Eastern story told with British accents.
Yep, you know,
because as we know, all history has a British accent.
All history has
Greek, Roman, French. If you are a historical event, even like our founding fathers, like the American Civil War, they will have British accents.
Right, or they'll be played by British people. This looks really good. Like there's a time jump because they're saying the events of what happened to Fatimah, daughter of Muhammad, lasted generations. So it seems like it's almost like a curse too. So that seems to be very prevalent in society. There's different types of curses. There's a really cool Egyptian curse that they've been talking about recently where they untuned the sarcophagus underneath the chamber that like they wrote in hieroglyphics, hey, don't go down here. And people said, no, I'm going to go down there. And guess who it was? It was British people. And homeboy went down there, opened it up and died because apparently they like airtight sealed it. And there was some like parasitic virus that was basically sustaining itself in the airtight. And when they released it, homeboy sucked all that up and died. And, you know, when they took the sarcophagus out and put it in Britain, everybody that was involved had some horrible tragedies. And the last time the sarcophagus was seen, it was on in April of 1912, going on the Titanic. It was supposed to go to the Guggenheim. It's a little fun fact in history there. But this movie jumps around between the time of Prophet Muhammad and current time where there's continuous unrest in the country of Iraq.
I was actually curious. I just thought about this. Are they going to show Muhammad?
Yeah, I think that was Muhammad. Like, there's a couple of scenes where he was like chilling.
Because I thought that was like a rule. You can't depict Muhammad in arts, or is it you can't do certain depictions?
Art. That's supposed to do artwork of Muhammad.
Because I was kind of curious. Because the one thing, because that's actually something I'm curious about. Occasionally, there's historical text and stuff like that with depictions of Muhammad, but there's very few like commercialized licensed images like T-shirt posters or any of that sort of thing.
Interesting. Well, yeah, they don't have any.
I mean,
my homie Muhammad.
Wrong, but I just mean like it's just kind of strange because you gotta understand. I'm just so used to the fact that there's mugs and everything of Jesus on everything. So, and there's South Park had Moses like for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. And there's also like that Prince of Egypt and all these other things that are depicted in some of those stories. There's very few things that let you, like people that are non-Islamic, understand what Muhammad actually looked like.
Yeah, it's true. I'm wondering if that's going to cause some flack.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that too. Like, because this definitely looks like it's done as like a thing that's done with respect and love for that culture.
Right.
So it's not like they're going to be doing like, okay, let's just put it on as much merch as possible. It looks like they actually
whitewash it because there's a lot of definitely Arabic-looking people.
Oh yeah, I looked at
it's not like Christian Bale as Muhammad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I looked at the cast on IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
It's I can't pronounce half the names.
So yeah, they're definitely not American or British, so that's great.
The only thing is they definitely still have British accents, but they're not. And a lot of them work with BBC series.
Yeah.
Like, the main girl, Fatimah, is played by some girl, Albane Cortias. I butchered the name horribly, but she's apparently on an HBO show called Gentleman Jack.
Oh, interesting.
So if anybody has HBO Max or something like that, and they see that her on that show, that she's going to be one of the main characters in this movie.
Dope.
I've still yet to see either, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely, I would watch it. I definitely recommend people check it out. This is, like Scott was saying, Billy. I definitely recommend it. Like Billy was saying, I think it's going to be one of those things that could open up a depiction and understanding of the other side of the planet, especially for a lot of our country folk who don't really get out of our country and understand other cultures. So this could be a great moment for unity across the world. What do you think?
I'm okay with more storytelling from different cultures, because I love like different creation stories. I love all the different like folklore and fables and traditional stories of everybody throughout the world.
It'd be cool to see a Gilgamesh movie. That'd be pretty cool.
What was that last part?
I said it'd be really cool to see a Gilgamesh movie.
Oh yeah,
that would be dope. They should work on that, and like a good one, not like some made-for-TV joint, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out. I think we're gonna go and say adieu for this week. We'll be back next week. I really think that you should take the time and watch this trailer if you haven't already. And if you're from the Middle East and you're watching our show because you enjoyed the idea that we have expanded our horizons, make sure to comment down below and say what's up. You guys can
shout out to Man of Goodwill for suggesting this one to us.
Yeah, that's right. This suggestion was from a comment. So if you guys have a movie, comment below. And big thanks to Man of Goodwill for this. This is something that we really are going to check out, and we appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much most of the trailers we're doing with theaters not advertising as much and depicting as much. We're looking at the comments feed, and we are going to look at whatever trailers you tell us to look at.
Yeah. So suggest below, and we'll do more. I'm Joe Dove. This is tobeseen.com, and we'll see you next time.